Hey guys, here we are at the end of another week and it's time for our weekly wrap. Alright, we're going to kick off this weekly wrap with Samsung pulling the plug on their Galaxy Note 7 after they've been catching on fire, including on a plane in the US. For all you Samsung lovers, it's time for you to come over to the dark side, to the Apple iPhone. Second up on the global scale is that Qantas Airlines have partnered with Airbnb, so you can now accumulate loyalty points with Qantas Frequent Flyer on your Third up on the weekly wrap is that H2 Ocean, which a couple of weeks ago announced they were going to do a publicly listed fintech fund, has pulled the plug. They did tell the AFR this morning that they are going to do a private fund still, just not a public fund. So here's my prediction. I don't think H2 Ocean are going to be the only fund that has announced over the past few months that they're raising a fund, they don't raise and pull the plug. Unfortunately, this just makes it really complicated and confusing for founders out there who think that there's $1.5 billion worth of capital that's been raised that hasn't been. Just yesterday, another one of those lists came out. This time it was from Business Insider announcing the top 100 Australian coolest people in tech. I don't really understand the methodology behind a lot of these lists. The Deloitte one's different. It's based on actual financial results over 3 years, but lists like this seem very. But regardless, there were a lot of my friends who were on that list, so well done guys, very exciting for you guys. Celebrate, enjoy, and let's get back to building those businesses. Also this week, as I mentioned last week in the weekly wrap, Tech 23 took place on Wednesday. 23 startups pitching in front of an audience of what looked to be like 1,000 people. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it this week, but if you go to Twitter and look at hashtag Tech23, as I write below there, you'll be able to see all the photos, tweets, and pictures. Alright, just a quick weekly wrap this week because the sun's shining, spring is out today. It's going to be an awesome weekend. You guys have a good one and we'll see you next week.